Can Claude Cowork help me solve a kind of stupid but pretty important problem to me? Let's find out. One of my favorite things to do during the baseball season is watch afternoon baseball. And while that's not a problem on the weekends, I usually don't realize the Yankees are playing a afternoon weekday game until that day when I already have stuff on my calendar. So I decided to see if I could use Claude Cowork and a couple of MCPs to put the afternoon games on my calendar. Let's dive into it and see how it goes. Okay, so here is the problem. I like to watch afternoon Yankee games. I usually don't realize they're playing in the afternoon until the day of, and there's already something on my calendar. So my goal here is to use Claude Cowork to go out to the internet and grab the Yankees schedule, process it, look for any afternoon weekday games, and then put it on my primary calendar so that the times are blocked off. And as a bonus, maybe create a full separate calendar so I can easily reference the full schedule in my calendar app instead of having to check the, let's say, clunky MLB app. So I did create a bit of a flow chart here. So there are a couple of tools. One is Fantastical. That is my calendar app. It has all of my calendars across multiple Google and Apple accounts. And it also has an MCP for Claude Cowork. So Claude can modify the Fantastical calendars natively. Now, Google Calendar does have bidirectional sync with Fantastical, and Google Calendar also has its own MCP. And Claude Cowork is where all the magic is happening here. So here is a general flowchart of how it worked. First, I went to Claude Cowork. I told it to search for the Yankee schedule. The first time I tried this, it looked all over. It tried multiple sources, but it couldn't get through. And I'm telling you, it looked everywhere. It showed like 10 sites that it was trying to look at. I realized that there was a sandboxing issue, and so it couldn't go out to the internet. I fixed that, and here is the result of that initial query. So I said here, can you go out and find the Yankee schedule and give me a list of any weekday games that take place before 6 p.m. Eastern time? And you can see here that first it looked at Baseball Reference. So then it saw that it didn't have like exact start times, just had day or night. And so then it went out to MLB and it gave me a list of all of the upcoming afternoon games. So I tried this earlier in the season too, but it gave me all of the upcoming afternoon games as of the day I'm recording. This is accurate. So I did spot check this to make sure it was good. And then it also told me any previously played afternoon games, which also worked. I already knew these. So it gave me the source. So step one done, it went out and it gave me a list of the games that were all being played during the day on a weekday. So then I said, add this to my primary calendar, right? Only these afternoon games, which I was going to do to Google Calendar, but I decided to do directly to Fantastical. So that was the next prompt. Can you add this to, I did the family calendar as a test. So can you add this to the family calendar? And then it went ahead and did it. I went back and then added it back to my primary calendar. And so here is what that looks like. If I zoom in here, maybe you can see a little better. No, you really can't. So you can see I have the afternoon games. The green is my personal calendar. The blue is the full Yankee schedule, which I had it do later. And you could see that these line up. I used the official Yankee calendar for this one just to kind of double check my sources and make sure things were good. But you can see that all of the afternoon games are showing up green, which means they are on my personal calendar. And if we go back here, it'll say that stuff has been added or deleted from an AI agent. I tried a couple of ways to add the information. So Fantastical will tell you if the MCP was used as well. So add to my primary calendar, then create a new calendar of all the games, which it did, and it added it as a separate source in Fantastical. That's it. I was able to go out using Claude Cowork, grab the entire Yankee schedule, have it filter out the day games being played Monday through Friday. For me, that is any game before 6 p.m. Add it to my primary calendar and then create the full schedule. This seems like a silly use case. Is it really that important that I don't have meetings during afternoon games? As someone who's self-employed, kinda. I have the ability to make my own schedule, and I love watching day game baseball. The earlier in the day, the better for me. And so the fact that I have the time and space and now the block of time on my calendar to be able to say, hey, I can't meet during these times, I'm going to be watching the Yankee game, is really important to me as a solopreneur. More practically, this could be used in a lot of use cases. So I know organizations that will just send out like a Word document of a calendar. Our kids' school does this, and I've made videos about how I had to jump through hoops in previous iterations of generative AI or LLMs to get a working calendar. I know that come August or come later in June, when I get the school year calendar for next year, I'm highly confident I will be able to just upload that to Claude and say, turn this into a calendar in Fantastical for me. And it'll be the easiest it's ever been. So calendar management is one of the most important things to me. I tell people that if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist. And so the fact that I was able to use generative AI, specifically Claude Cowork with some MCPs, to take the Yankee games, put them on my schedule so I know I will be free during those times, is a super fun use case that has a lot of practical application. But that's it for this video. Now, if this was interesting to you and you're thinking, hey, there's probably a lot of stuff in my business I can automate, leave a comment below and let me know the number one thing that you want to automate today. I am working on a new project called Automation Foundations. I'm gauging interest. So if that sounds interesting to you, leave a comment below. If you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you find some space in your week.